What if I told you that the very technology we trust to secure our financial futures could be steering us into chaos? Picture this: you check your bank account, and that heavy uncertainty hits you if the warning signs were there all along. Most people remain oblivious, but the reality is that big data analytics isn't the miracle solution we once thought. The alarming truth about I's inability to predict economic downturns is becoming undeniable, and you could be caught off guard. As we increasingly rely on algorithms, we often ignore the human factors that data can't capture. It's like placing blind faith in a system riddled with flaws we're still uncovering. Consider a small business owner who leans on data trends to plan for the future. When a recession strikes, they scramble, realizing the numbers didn't tell the whole story. Have you felt that panic? That sinking feeling when your safety net morphs into a trap? Economic models from decades ago still dictate decisions today, failing to account for rapid shifts in consumer behavior or unexpected global events. It's like navigating a storm with an outdated map, blind to the new obstacles ahead. The dangerous interplay between human emotions and algorithmic predictions creates a minefield of misinformation. When I confidently predicts growth, it can lull you into a false sense of security. You might think everything is fine, but lurking behind those numbers are harsh realities that could obliterate your savings overnight. Here's where it gets critical: the more we depend on these systems, the more complacent we become. We assume the predictions are flawless, only to be blindsided by sudden market shifts. Have you ever been so sure of something only to realize you were completely wrong? Now let's talk risks. Imagine investing in a startup because the data claims it's the next big thing. But what happens when algorithms overlook crucial human factors like leadership adaptability or shifting consumer sentiment? The fallout could be catastrophic. This is just about numbers, it's about real lives, businesses, and futures hanging in the balance. We're on the edge of a reckoning, and ignoring these warning signs could mean the difference between financial stability and chaos. So, what can you do? Start questioning the data you encounter. Don't take predictions at face value, dig deeper. What's the real story behind those numbers? Trust your instincts, and remember that no algorithm can replace human intuition. As we navigate this uncertain future, stay vigilant. The unsettling truth is a call to action. Don't let complacency blind you. Reflect on your financial choices and be ready to adapt. Imagine waking up one day to find your financial security hanging by a thread. Sounds dramatic, right? But what if I told you that the very technology we rely on and big data might not be predicting the economic downturns that could shatter your dreams? You might think that with all this data at our fingertips, we're more prepared than ever. However, many of us are unaware of the hidden flaws in data science that leave us vulnerable even during prosperous times. These AI systems, designed to analyze vast amounts of information, often miss the subtle signals indicating looming crises. While we're busy poring over charts and statistics, the real indicators of economic shifts can be buried deep within layers of data. Picture this: you're scrolling through your newsfeed and see stories about major companies collapsing. It feels distant, right? Yet, the algorithms that should alert us to these shifts often focus too much on chasing trends instead of detecting the storm brewing behind the scenes. Companies poured billions into AI believing it would revolutionize economic forecasting. Yet, when the market took a dive last year, many experts were baffled. Why weren't the warning signs clearer? The answer lies in how we train these models. Data scientists often concentrate on historical data. After all, past performance is considered a reliable predictor. But what happens when we face an unprecedented event? The algorithms can't adapt, leaving users caught off guard. Imagine investing in what seems like a solid opportunity, only to watch it crumble because the I can't foresee what was coming. It's a wake-up call many are ignoring, but it's crucial to understand relying on big data analytics might be more of a crutch than a lifeline. Here's the kicker: while companies boast about their predictive capabilities, they often overlook the human element. Decisions based solely on data can lack the intuition and insight that an experienced analyst might provide, leading to disastrous outcomes. So, what can we do? First, we need to recognize that data is just one piece of the puzzle. We must adopt a holistic approach that combines human intuition with eye insights. Merging the analytical power of machines with human emotional intelligence could create a buffer against these unseen economic stresses. It's not about choosing one over the other, it's about finding a balance. As we wrap this up, consider your own financial decisions. Are you relying solely on algorithms to guide you? The unsettling truth is that we may need to sharpen our instincts to navigate the complexities of tomorrow's economy. Remember, it's not just about the data, it's about understanding the signals it might be missing. Stay informed, stay curious, and don't hesitate to question the tools you trust. Reflect on this, and you might just uncover a path to a more secure future. Sure, here's the tightened version of your script chunked to grasp the unpredictable nature of human decisions. Picture yourself in a crowded room buzzing with talk about market trends. The atmosphere is electric, and you feel secure in your investments. But then out of nowhere, news of a crisis breaks. Panic sets in. Those numbers you trusted suddenly let you down because the algorithms didn't account for that shift in consumer sentiment. As the tension rises, you realize it's not just your financial future at stake, it's everyone's. AI has become a double-edged sword. While it can help optimize decisions, it can also create a false sense of security. Have we become too dependent on these systems? Some of the brightest minds in technology are now questioning their own creations and actively seeking answers to redesign algorithms that better reflect the real world. Are we on the brink of a breakthrough or merely postponing the inevitable? As we reflect, there's an important lesson